Today's album is Me, Myself, and I by BashfortheWorld.
Anyways, today we're gonna be reviewing, if you haven't heard from the intro, Me, Myself, and I by BashfortheWorld. Or Bash, whatever. I'm gonna just call him Bash from now on. This album was released 2020 and it has around 7 songs and is around 20 minutes. So it's around the shorter side, but we'll see if it's sweet, you know? If it's short and sweet, I'll give you my honest review. If it's ass, I'm gonna let you know. If it's good, I'm gonna let you know too. So with that being said, let's get to it. Starting us off strong, we have Play a Circle. This is just another great trap song. I mean, yeah, it sounds like every other trap song. The typical braggadocious lyrics, the money flexing, the bitch getting, and all of that you would expect to find in a trap song. So I ain't got no problem with it, other than it is a little basic. The production in it is actually really good. I like the production, the drums. I mean, it's the typical trap, you know, drum kit, but I let it slide for this song, as long as we don't do it on the next. Got too many hoes, got now. This just goes harder than the last one. In this one, it's just pure energy. Like, he's just talking his shit here, and like, I don't blame him. I don't know, dude, but he probably got every reason to talk his shit on this song, and I love it. I love his energy that he's bringing. It's just, you just love to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, one little small complaint I got is just that drum kit. You know, it's gonna get old soon, and thank God this is only like 7 songs long, because if it was like more than like 12 and you had the same drum kit, I might have to do something. When this came on and that bass just hit you like a slug to your chest, it just, like, damn. I feel like every track he just gets hard. Pause. As I was saying, every track I feel like he just bumps up the level of just, I can't think of a word other than hard. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, overall good track. I love the energy. He just keeps bringing it in. It's just the drum kit. The drum kit doesn't sound any sort of different. On track 4, my statement still stands correctly. As in, this album just keeps getting better and better, and it's just so consistent, which I love to see. It's just my one little problem with this track, and no, it's not the drums, I promise you, although that is kind of a problem. The main issue with this song is the flow of it. I feel like there's times on this track where I'm listening and I feel like his flow is just either behind, or it feels like he's trying to catch up with the beat, and it kind of throws my listening experience off. So one little tidbit is just fix the flow up, and this song would be so good, I promise you. But yeah, that's kind of it for.
Hey, Dr. Gothard.
Yes.
Dr. Gothard.
Yes. What's the problem?
Hey, bro, man, chill out, bro. Get the fuck off. Hey, bro.
This is like the first, what I feel like is the first fun track, you know? I mean, yeah, he's still talking his snaz, his whatever's, but I feel like this is the most fun one, because that little intro in the beginning, it really changes up like a bit of the vibe. And then also the flow in this one is so good. He's just so wavy on this, and literally what I complained about on the last song, he fixed so quickly. And I just love that he just came through with more heat. It's just, his album is just heat. Okay, we got a little miss. It's still heat. And then we got heat. Kind of like I said on the last one, this song just keeps building off that hype and this build, and even the production on this song, the beat is just spectacular. I love the little synth that you got going on in the background. Yeah, the drums could be different, but at this point, it doesn't affect the song all that much. Like, as a standalone song, each of these songs could be like a sick listen, like on your, whatever you're doing in your day. And I mean, he just keeps delivering. Now for this last song, Bash kind of tones down a bit of the hype that was present in the last songs, and he kind of just talks to you. In this song, it's called Who You, and right here is telling you basically what he's about. You know, if you're not fucking with him, then who are you? You know? No! And I feel like this was a much needed change of pace for this album, because even though the songs were hitting hard, if it kept going like that, it would have sounded really repetitive. So I'm glad that he did tone it down, even if it is the last track on the album. Regardless, amazing song. I mean, he just talks his shit. With that being said, let's get to the summary. Me, Myself, and I by BashfortheWorld was honestly a really good trap centric album. Even though it is seven songs long and around 20 minutes, he still does a good job at introducing you to how he is as an artist. He does a good job at, you know, doing the usual rapping, telling you what he's about. Even the flows, he's good with the flows, production. It really introduces you to the style of Bash, and this is a great way to get into the artist. So keeping it as short as the album, I'm gonna give this album a 7 out of 10. The reason I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 is because it's not the average length of an album, so I can't give it like that many points. But for how short it is, it does a really good job at just being what Bash is, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. This was a great listen. I liked every single part of it, except for just fucking drums. That's what they took to the point. It was an 8 out of 10, and then the drums didn't change at all, and then it went from a 8 to a 7. So that's all I gotta say. 7 out of 10.
I'll see you on the next one.